viewers, welcome back to my channel. This is Mohammad Arshad. Currently, I am pursuing my Bachelor of Engineering at Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bengaluru. Today, I am here with a new topic called e-waste generation and its management. So, let us start the video according to the agenda. So, today we will be discussing about introduction to e-waste generation, types of e-waste, causes of e-waste, environmental impacts of e-waste, health hazards of e-waste, practices for e-waste management process, and solutions of e-waste management. So first we will be discussing about introduction to e-waste. What is e-waste? E-waste refers to discarded electronic devices that are no longer used or functioning. This includes computers, cell phones, appliances, and more. The problem with e-waste arises from the fact that electronic devices often contain hazardous materials, including heavy metals like lead, mercury, and cadmium, as well as potentially harmful substances like brominated flame retardants. When improperly disposed of, these materials can pose serious environmental and health risks. It means to say that e-waste consists of hazardous materials like heavy metals like lead, mercury, and cadmium. If these metals are not improperly disposed, it can be a serious environmental and health risk. So next is types of e-waste. There are particularly three types of e-waste. So first is IT and telecommunications. Second is consumer electronics. Third is home appliances. In IT and telecommunications, it includes computers, laptops, phones, and networking devices. Networking devices examples such as routers and modems. In consumer electronics, it includes TVs, cameras, audio equipment, and gaming consoles. In home appliances, include refrigerators, washing machines, microwaves, and air conditioner, which we use in our day-to-day life. So the next is causes of e-waste generation. First is rapid technological advancement. Second is increased consumption. Third is lack of awareness. In rapid technological advancement, it says shorter lifespan of electronic devices due to frequent upgrades, which means if a particular electronic device gets a frequent upgrades, it reduces the lifespan of a electronic device. In increased consumption, higher demand for electronic devices result in more e-waste being generated, which means if the quantity and demand of electronic devices is more, automatically the e-waste generation will be more. In lack of awareness, many individuals are not aware of proper disposal methods for e-waste, which means many people doesn't know properly about the disposal methods of e-waste. So the next is environmental impacts of e-waste. So first is resource depletion, second is pollution, and third is biodiversity loss. So in resource depletion, e-waste contains valuable materials that could be recycled and reused. In pollution, improper disposal of e-waste leads to soil, water, and air pollution. In biodiversity loss, e-waste affects ecosystems and threatens wildlife habitat. So when it comes to resource depletion, it says that it contains valuable materials that could be recycled and reused. So in e-waste, we can get the valuable materials like copper wires and plastics which can be recycled and reused. So in pollution, it says if it is not properly disposed, the e-waste can be leads to soil, water, and air pollution. In biodiversity loss, it affects both human and wildlife habitats. So next is health hazards of e-waste. First is toxic substances, second is exposure risks, health issues. In toxic substances, it says e-waste contains hazardous materials like lead, mercury, and cadmium. In exposure risk, improper handling of e-waste can expose workers and communities to toxins. Health problems. In health issues, health problems caused by e-waste includes respiratory issues and organ damage. So next topic is current e-waste management practices. So what are the practices which we can manage the e-waste generation? So first is recycling centers. From recycling centers, we can manage the e-waste generation. Next is donation programs, and the last one is government regulation. So when it comes to recycling centers, specialized facilities that collect, process, and recycle electronic waste. So there are particular centers which they collect the e-waste and process them and recycle the electronic waste, which can further we can reuse them. In donation programs, organizations that accept functional devices for redistribution to those in need. Next is government regulations, laws and policies that govern the disposal and recycling of e-waste. So last topic is solutions for e-waste management. So first one is extended producer responsibility. Second is circular economy, and the third is consumer education. So in extended producer responsibility, which is manufacturers should be responsible for the entire life cycle of their products. It means they should take the responsibility of their own products from the beginning till the end. In circular economy, promoting recycling and reuse of materials to minimize e-waste, which means they promote the recycling and reuse of materials to minimize e-waste. This means if we do recycling and reuse of materials, we can reduce the level of production of e-waste. And the last is consumer education, creating awareness about proper e-waste disposal methods, which means we should bring the awareness in the people that how to dispose e-waste from various waste. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If this video is actually helpful for you, then please like, share, and subscribe, and get notified by hitting the bell icon. Thank you.